guys, today I'm going to do a zombie makeup tutorial. I have several supplies here I'm going to show you guys before I get into it. One of the things I may be using is a little kind of prosthetic that I made. I'll put a link in the description of this video to my makeup page on Facebook. I actually did burns on my husband, and these are it. It's just made with latex and cotton balls, as you can see. I'm going to be using several different brushes, several different cream makeups. I'm going to be using liquid latex. Going to use maybe glue stick, just a couple different, little blacks, possibly cotton swabs and cotton balls, brown. Of course, white face cream. I use this brush to apply it, and it's actually in this makeup thing. Once I use it, once I use the makeup, I use the containers. It helps whenever you're applying it so you don't have to keep using it from the tube. Alright guys, I'm going to get into it now. So normally I would advise to have a completely clean face before doing this, but right now I only have on eyeliner, which I'm going to keep for the simple fact that I'm going to darken my eyes anyway. I've clipped my hair back on this side. I obviously don't have a problem with this side. One reason I have this haircut. I'm going to start off with kind of a white base. Now, you don't want to cake this on and make it seem like a clown. You just want to ease on. I have a mirror right here that I'm going to be looking at to help me. You just want to ease it on. You really just want to look pale. Now I'm going to leave this makeup off the sides of my face that I've decided to put my little prosthetics that I made on. I decided to put them here and over here. So I'm just going to be doing the rest of my face. Okay, so I've just became a little bit paler in these areas. One trick that I use, I'm not sure if everyone does, but I definitely advise it. If you're going to be covering up or possibly covering up any section of hair with liquid latex, use glue before you do so. So I'm going to put some glue on this. I know that a lot of people use it if they're going to be covering their eyebrows. I'm going to be covering this side and possibly some of my hair over here. I did this with my husband, and he didn't rip out any of his eyebrow or anything whenever he took off his, but I'd previously done it on mine and basically ripped out a whole eyebrow. So you want to be careful to not do that. It's not fun. Alright, I'm going to be using this liquid latex. Since I'm going to use a prosthetic, I'm not going to cake on an insane amount. I'm just going to spread it out. And if you're using a prosthetic, try not to put it on whenever it's still very, very wet. Put it on when it's dry just a little bit. It helps it stick, and it helps you from not holding it there for like an hour. And I'm just using a normal paintbrush. Not using anything fancy. Literally, you can go to the dollar store and get this. You can see I've put just a thin layer, put a little bit in here so there's not any loose areas. I'm going to let it dry for just a second. Okay guys, I can feel it tightening on my face. Now I'm going to Alright, it's stuck on there pretty good. I'm going to go back and put a little liquid latex in a couple of these areas. As you can see, there's some that I didn't use and it didn't go in my hair as far as I thought it would, but it's a lot better to be safe than sorry later. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and fix this up. I'm going to put some liquid latex in this bottom area right here. You can always go back and put more, remember that. Now, unless you're very experienced with makeup, I wouldn't recommend getting any closer to your eye. I can speak from experience, and so can a few of my friends. That is not somewhere you want liquid latex. You will think you're dying. Okay, now what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take one of my bigger brushes and I'm going to darken my eyes. I wanted to see how close it was going to be to my eyes. So this eye is clearly going to be more red. This side is going to be more dark, but I'm going to apply some dark under my eye as well. Now remember, whenever you're doing this, you're going to be a zombie. So don't worry about getting things perfectly circular. Don't worry about anything like that, because just using, for example, Walking Dead as a reference, you don't typically see like perfection, symmetry. You're dead. Just don't worry about little details like that. It's not a huge deal. Now, if you have like some piece of makeup hanging off your, like, for example, if this prosthetic would like come down off my face and it was completely clean underneath it, that's a real issue. But you know, having like little smudges and stuff, that's not really a big deal, because really you can just blend that in. Okay, now I've darkened underneath my eyes. Now I'm going to take some powder that I have, and I'm going to try and get the colors to be as close as possible with the color of the burn. I'm going to use my finger. I just want to show you guys that you don't need super expensive, incredible stuff to do makeup. You really don't. I'm using my finger. It's not a big deal. I have few brushes, and I mean, this is made out of cotton and liquid latex. Now what I'm going to do now is I'm using this red, and I'm going to be using these. I'm going to put them in one of my little dishes and kind of mix them a little bit. So I can blend this in with the rest of my face. I'm going to use one of my makeup sponges. Now I've done this with creating the colors with this. Now it's just to make the edges blend in with the rest of my face. I'm going to go up into my hair. Again, zombies don't care that they're getting blood in their hair. Don't worry about little stuff like that. It's easy to wash out. Now I'm going to let this dry. going to go back in after I get the second prosthetic done, and I'm going to put in blood, like fake blood, so it seems to ooze a little bit more, but I just want this cream to have time to dry. Now I'm going to take and basically do the same thing with the other prosthetic. Okay, so now that I have it applied, I'm going to wait just a minute for it to feel tight on my face, and then I'm going to put on the little burn prosthetic. Okay. And now I'm going to do basically the same thing that I did over here with blending the makeup. Okay guys, I have this done. I've let it dry a little bit. Now I'm going to go in with some of the brown powder. Create a little dirtiness. Alright, I'm done with the brown. Now I'm going to go back in near where my eyeliner is and just blend it into my face. I'm going to take a little bit more of my black. So as you can see, going back over with the blood makes it look much more fresh. Like somebody just peeled off a portion of my face, or I just got burned. Okay guys, I'm all dried. I decided to tease my hair. This is the final look. I'm going to take some close-up photos, and they're going to be put on my Facebook page. I'll put the link in the description below. But this is it. Just tease my hair out a bit. And this is my final look. If you guys would like me to do a full tutorial on how to make these, please comment below and tell me. Go to my Facebook page. It's called Mama Bug FX. There's going to be a link in the description below to it. You can see I've done a few different types of makeup. One was a pregnant zombie. I was pregnant with my child, and I did the whole stomach, the baby popping out of my stomach. I did my arms and my chest in that one. I kept it out of this one just so I could show you guys my face and the prosthetic and, you know, the hair and everything. But if you guys would like that, in the future, or you have an idea of something you would like for me to do, please comment below and I'll try my best to do so. I'm also probably going to be doing a video on all the stuff that I got at Walmart, because I got a ton of stuff. Like I said, it's 90% off right now. I went absolutely nuts and just filled up a cart with tons of stuff. You can actually see a shopping cart right here full of stuff. That's part of it. Please like and subscribe if you want to see more videos. Please comment if you have any makeups that you want me to do. I will try my best to do anything that you guys ask me. Thank you.